Green blessings. I'm Susun Weed. This is my little brother. Yeah, I'm so glad he's here to visit. And we've got some Schisandra berries here. Schisandra is the 5-flavor berry. When you first bite into it,
Let's
you say,
look at those.
This is nice and sweet. And then you say, it's kind of sour. And then you say, wow, it's pungent and it's spicy and it's bitter. 5-flavor berry, Schisandra. Because it has 5 flavors, it is said to impact the 5 soft organs: the lungs, the liver, the heart, the spleen, and the kidneys. And the primary effect of Schisandra is to stress-proof. Schisandra is a prime example of an adaptogen. Adaptogens are herbs that help us adapt to the stresses of our lives. Schisandra does this in a great many different ways. First of all, it very strongly improves nervous system functioning, and that allows us to cope better with stress. It also improves endocrine system functioning, and the endocrine system, of course, when we're under stress, is making lots of cortisol, and that actually has a detrimental effect on the immune system. So by improving the endocrine system, Schisandra, by the way, improves the immune system, but it also has a direct effect on improving the immune system. Furthermore, Schisandra helps prevent damage to the liver. And that's damage to the liver from chemotherapy or drinking, but it's also just incidental damage to the liver. It's considered hepatoprotective, and it actually encourages the liver to make new cells. Schisandra is definitely an herb for our age. It is a plant that is used widely in Chinese medicine. It is considered one of the most important herbs in Chinese medicine, and back in the 15th century, tributes to the emperor were paid in Schisandra berries. That's how valuable this was considered. We have dried Schisandra berries here, and we have filled our jar between 1/4 and 1/3 full. I like 1/3 on berries. There we go, thanks, bro. For that extra bit of berry in there. And with berries, which are kind of dense, I like to fill the jar about 1/3 full. And now we're going to put 100 proof vodka over our Schisandra berries. Could you just grind up the Schisandra berries and put them on your food? You could, but it's bitter. You are not going to like this. There are places, other species that are a little sweeter, where they are actually used as food. But American herbalists are using Schisandra as a tincture. This tincture will be ready to use in 6 weeks. For most of my dried berry or dried fruit tinctures, which includes hawthorn berry and elderberry, I like actually to be a year ahead on my tincture. So I put up my first Schisandra berry tincture, my first elderberry or hawthorn berry tincture, and then 6 weeks later, I put up another one. And then 6 weeks later, I put up another one. I take hawthorn on a daily basis to help my heart. And it turns out that Schisandra is just about as good as hawthorn for helping the heart. Just like hawthorn, it raises low blood pressure and brings down high blood pressure and improves the actual action of the heart muscle. Schisandra, the 5-flavor berry, is an adaptogen and an herb for our times. I think you'll like it. Green blessings. Love you, bro.
Love you.